Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk. We lepak and chill on the TLC podcast. Yeah.
Welcome once again to the another edition of Talk Lepak Chill. Okay, it's been a while. Thank you very much to those who have supported us. Okay, Assalamualaikum pada anda yang baru saja menyaksikan Talk Lepak Chill sekali lagi. Sudah lama kita tidak ke Facebook Live dan hari ini okay, agak istimewa kerana kami akan berada di Facebook Live. Okay, Talk Lepak Chill. Okay, kita ada di Me to You Eventainment, okay, our supporting partner Facebook dan juga di YouTube. And for the first time ever, we will also be on our IG, okay, our IG Talk Lepak Chill TLC_pod_cast. Okay, so you can also watch us there. And if you have any questions, okay, jangan lupa untuk like dan share. Okay, at the bottom left, okay, when you want to share this video, okay, like and share, and then you are able to actually ask any questions, okay, on the comments board, and we hope to be able to answer all your questions, insyaAllah. Okay, right now, today, hari ini kita berada di sini bersama dengan the co-founder of Halalfoodhunt. Jadi, tidak perlu perkenalkan lagi kerana beliau, okay, Halalfoodhunt mempunyai sekitar 47,000 followers di Instagram. Jadi, tidak membuang masa, kami akan menjemput Jumaiyah atau lebih dikenali oleh ramai Jums. Assalamualaikum Jums.
Waalaikumsalam.
Itu dia. Okay, Jumaiyah, wajah yang anda selalu lihat di Instagram anda jika anda melihat untuk mencari makanan-makanan halal, restoran-restoran halal dan juga home-based businesses. Jadi inilah orangnya. Okay, apa khabar Jums?
I'm good, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, initially, okay, we are supposed to have an podcast session last June, tapi malangnya saya pula ada urusan yang tidak dapat dielakkan. Jadi kita harus cancel lah. Jadi hari ini, Alhamdulillah, I managed to actually get her on board, and kita akan bercerita sikit lah tentang perjalanan Halalfoodhunt, dan sejurus lepas itu kita akan menceritakan pula tentang satu inisiatif yang telah diusahakan oleh Halalfoodhunt sendiri, iaitu Halal Awards 2020. Okay, Jums. Okay, before we begin, okay, mungkin pada anda yang mungkin for the very first time, for maybe our non-Malay listeners, okay, you may not understand some of the Malay word, but I will try to be bilingual, okay, so that it will cater to both our Malay and non-Malay community. And for those of you who are not sure what is Halalfoodhunt, okay, it's actually an application, okay, whereby they share about all the halal food joints, halal home-based businesses, and also restaurants that we can find in Singapore. Tapi, okay, we are going to get the co-founder Jumaiyah to share a little bit. Okay, mungkin Jum boleh cerita sikit. Okay, bolehlah cakap dalam bahasa Melayu atau Inggeris, dua-dua campur sekali boleh. Jadi mungkin boleh share a bit lah on Halalfoodhunt, the beginnings, and actually how bagaimana ia bermula sebenarnya Halal Food Hunt ini? Mungkin Jom dapat berceritakan sikit.
Okay, so yang ini, firstly, thank you Hilmi for inviting me to your podcast and doing this show. I'm very honoured to be invited to talk about what I'm doing. Just so yang ini nak berbual English then Malay or Malay then English?
Tak apa, campur pun boleh.
Campur,
My listeners, diorang boleh faham dua language.
Okay, I sebenarnya tengah practice my Malay, so I'm gonna try to berbual bahasa Melayu dulu. Lepas tu kalau tak ada, I campur. Okay?
Boleh.
So
Hari ni kita chill. Talk lepak dengan chill aja. Okay, silakan Jom.
So actually, for Halal Food yang nak tahu kan macam mana kita start, is it? So story sikit lah. Sebelum saya start Halal Food ni, saya sebenarnya seorang halal auditor. So I did not start as a foodie. A lot of food blogs yang you guys pernah dengar or pernah follow, diorang biasanya foodies lah, diorang suka makan, and then they eventually like to put everything together and then come up with a blog atau I've seen a few that try to come out with a listing because diorang really, them and their friends really go out and eat. Lepas tu they accumulate like a lot of database of food that they've gone to makan, right? So eventually diorang become a blog. But for Halal Foodhunt, actually before I started, I was actually a halal auditor. So when as a halal auditor tu, in my experience, I pernah, like, I've seen a lot of things and I learned a lot of things also. I was an auditor for 1.5 years. When I say auditor, not local punya halal certification. It's an international auditor. So my job was basically to assess applications that come in, and then I look at the applications and determine whether the halal ke tak. So after I run through every single thing in the application, and it covers more than just ingredients. It covers also macam the process, whether there's alcoholic byproducts, whether there's anything like that is dubious, that tak boleh halal, that possibly tak halal. Then based on that, I do a report and do a recommendation to my bosses for further action. So that was my first, I wouldn't say that's my first job, but that was my first experience in the halal industry. Yeah, so in my job, I traveled lah. I managed to travel, see some of my clients, stuff like that. And then I realized that a lot of the information that's from the business side of the halal industry is actually not translated to the local, to the consumer side of the halal industry. So the consumer side of the halal industry, like what you see now, usually they go after the halal cert lah. So actually sebelum I jadi halal auditor ni, I pun tak tahu lah macam halal sebelum restoran tu dapat halal cert, I sebenarnya tak tahu what happens before that.
I see.
Before I join my previous workplace lah. So I tak tahu what happens before the halal cert. All I know is you check halal, then got cert. But actually the process is very long drawn and there's a lot of administrative things required, and the process is pretty tedious lah. Yeah.
Okay, jadi
so from there,
pengalaman lah kira lah.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
Jadi adakah is it because of what you have experienced before, okay, itu yang membuatkan anda untuk menjadi co-founder of Halal Food Hunt?
Yeah, so from there I noticed lah yang macam I started Halal Food actually to share about halal, but if I were to talk about halal aja, macam hari-hari I lecture you on vanillin tak halal, okay, like it'd be very boring lah kan. And also I rasa macam you tak boleh lah hari-hari like you just lecture people on halal ke, atau just teach halal food matters, then eventually you tahu what is halal, what's not halal, and then macam you keep warning people about non-halal things tapi you tak bilang orang apa yang boleh makan. You get what I mean? So macam so it needs to be balanced. So I teach people about halal, but I also show them where they can eat. You get what I mean? So there's places, there's halal certified, and at the same time macam we build that connection so that macam even HBBs yang follow me, they also learn about halal matters, and they learn like what ingredients they can use, what ingredients cannot use. So they usually ask me on my Instagram, and then I have answered very complex questions before lah about ingredients that can or cannot be used lah.
Jadi itulah dia perjalanan permulaan Halal Food Hunt. Okey, dan di sini juga pada anda yang menyaksikan di Facebook Live Talk Lepak Chill dan juga di Halal Food Hunt. Okay, thank you for watching us. Okay, if you have any questions, okay, you may ask on the Instagram itself. Okay, any questions to Jooms, okay, on the Halal Food Hunt app, or even you can even go to Facebook Live Talk Lepak Chill to watch us live, okay, and then join us in the conversation. Okay, dan jadi okay, dah berapa tahun sebenarnya Halal Food Hunt ini?
We started in 2014.
2014, which means it has been 6 years lah. 6 years lah, correct.
6 years. So perjalanan dia jauh. So daripada dulu masa kita start, kita tak ada app, tak ada apa-apa. It's just
okay.
we started in Instagram, and then after that we went on to Facebook, and then we had our blog. We only started working on our app in 2018. So our app tu that you see tu macam hasil usaha daripada 2014 lah. Because kita tak funded kan, so we don't exactly have money to like pump inside a company. And bila orang cakap nak buat app kan, app sebenarnya mahal lah. It's very very expensive to build an app. So and we don't have investors, and what we are trying to do now is actually very very, I wouldn't say it's new, tapi definitely something that people don't know what is the net value of the investment. So to get investors tu pun a bit difficult lah. So we didn't. So for since 2014 to 2018 tu, we actually raise the money, and then we do a lot of media. That's why a lot of you guys see me do food review and all that. So advertising our primary source of revenue. Lepas tu from there we actually started working on our app. So the app actually started working only in 2018. The app launched in 2018. Yeah, so the first time we pakai app kan is in April 2018 lah. April 2018, 2019, April 2020. So dah 2 years the app. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and we are
Jadi
still making that. So the app actually belum habis. Like it's still yeah.
Okay, right from the start, right from the start, Halal Food Hunt has been established. You have been the face of Halal Food Hunt ataupun you bagi-bagi dengan your co-founder? Because I think initially, previously you jarang be on the video, but then it's like another person, maybe some other people. So when actually you beranikan diri untuk ke depan?
So actually Halal ada co-founder. It's just me and my co-founder. So ada 2 orang. So my co-founder actually handles the app and the tech side. So I handle the media side. So all this while, even though I'm not in front of the camera, those are actually my staff, my teammates lah. That the early teammates that formed the team, and then I asked them to be in front because I had to handle the business. Yeah. So I actually handling all the back end stuff and all that. Tapi bila I think because ni zaman, how do I put it, ini zaman media kan, zaman Instagram, zaman Facebook. Jadi ada timbul kekeliruan lah. So people thought that the people in front of the faces, in front of the brand is actually the founder. So there was a lot of confusion and all that, because I even one of my team members actually handled the PR and the media as well. So she's the one who go and talk, because I also macam, if I had a choice, I won't be famous lah. If I had a choice, I don't want people to recognize who I am. I want to just have the freedom to be anonymous. Yeah. So tapi pasal zaman sekarang ni lain lah daripada zaman dulu. Zaman dulu kan kalau you buat business, it's possible for you to do business without people knowing who you are kan. So but sekarang it's just I think it's just not possible, especially with leading brands like, for example, Fashion Ballet. Like the face is Vivi Yusof, and you see Vivi Yusof being so famous, So there is really a benchmark set there. So that's why people always think that the face that you see behind, on a publication is always the founder. So which is actually not true. So after that, we restructured the company. So now I'm in front of the camera, but my team is handling all the back end stuff. Things that I used to handle in the first part in the first few years of the company, I actually hired people to handle those lah, so that I'm free to be in front of the camera. Yeah.
Were you expecting like right now to have 47k followers on IG? I think there is only IG. On Facebook, how many followers do you have
We have about
roughly?
25,000 on Facebook.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
expect that numbers actually?
And right now, actually, on our app, we have 20,000 users on our app. So,
Mm-hmm.
20,000 users on our app, actually, if you want to compare to other apps, kan, is actually very small. Tapi that
Mm-hmm.
20,000 users it's small. Tapi how to say, it is a small number, but it's also not a big number. Faham tak? It's,
Mm, yeah.
it's a big number, but it's also not a small number. You get what I mean?
Okay, so basically the numbers is it can still grow lah. Senang
Yes, it
kata.
can grow. So if you ask me whether I expect to have that kind of following, we definitely were working on it lah. I wouldn't say I expected it, tapi if I didn't get it, then I'll be very disappointed lah. Because as a business, we
Okay.
work towards getting following because advertising is our primary revenue, right? So
Mhm.
kalau tak ada followers tu tak ada makna lah.
I see.
So
Okay.
that is only because like right now we run as an influencer brand kan. Tapi
Mhm.
but if let's say I just want to say lah, kalau macam you run a different business, a different business model, you should not look at your number of followers. You actually should just look at your number of buyers. Yeah, tapi our
Mm.
model is different. So yeah lah, number of followers matters lah. So we work is a deliberate effort to work towards getting that. Not only the number of followers actually, is also the relationship we have with our followers. So the closer your relationship, the more it converts, you know. So
Mm.
macam bila I started to beranikan diri to be in front of the camera in 2019, so that is the time where macam it clears up a lot of things, and then people feel like okay, they're always talking to Jooms on Halal Food Hunt, so they feel this closeness. So it's
Mhm.
better lah because they know more. Yeah.
Jadi itulah dia apa sedikit sebanyak tentang permulaan Halal Fuhan. Jadi with the number of followers that you have, okay, does that mean that you also carries a huge responsibility on your food reviews and also anything that got to do with halal food?
Yeah, I think so. There's a lot of responsibility there. People are always expecting me to be honest. They want me to be honest. Tapi I still find that if there's food that I don't really like, I don't want to macam I don't want to review lah.
Mhm.
I don't believe in having to put out a negative review, you know. So
Mhm.
I just be very factual about it, atau if I really cannot, I'll just tell the person that engaged me and say sorry, I can't feature you. Then I give them
Mhm.
feedback lah, tell them why, you know. Yeah.
So jadi bermakna you are not going to do a bad review, but then you are going to feed it back to them on a personal note lah.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay, jadi to all halal merchants, home-based businesses out there, okay, if you have just started your food business, don't be afraid, okay, jangan takut untuk memperkenalkan makanan-makanan anda, jamuan-jamuan anda kepada Jum, kerana beliau akan memberikan, okay, the best reviews for you to ensure that you benefit and also the rest of the foodies orang kata will also benefit from her review. Jadi kita akan move on to the next segment. Tapi before we move on to the next segment, okay, we would like to show you pada anda yang menyaksikan di IG live, okay, boleh langsung terus ke Facebook Lepak Chill Podcast untuk menyaksikan sebuah video klip yang telah dimuat naikkan oleh mereka mengenai tentang Halal Awards promotion. Jadi kami akan saksikan video klip ini.
We're launching Halal Awards 2020. Hi, I'm Adam from the Halal Food Blog.
And I'm Jumaiyah from Halalfoodhunt. If you haven't yet,
Follow us on Instagram. After 8 years of reviewing food, people like to ask me one question. Hey Adam, can you recommend me where to go to find roti prata, mee goreng, nasi biryani, fish and chip, western food, pasta, and the list goes on and on and on and on. So I'm calling out to you, the halal food businesses. Come join us for Halal Awards 2020. You could be a restaurant, hawker, home-based business, online, secret scientist making something in your secret kitchen. It can be anything.
Not forgetting our caterers, our butchers and our halal grocers. Come and join!
Just making a sauce using your mom's secret recipe? Come and join us. You can join us. Yeah, sure, it'd be great to win the best food title, but you know what us foodies really want? Choices. Lots of choices. We want to know 50 different places we can have chicken rice, 25 home-based sellers selling tahu bergedil, 10 halal cake designers. It's all about getting the foodies to notice your brand.
We want it to be easy for us to find halal food, so if you put your brand on our map, it makes it easy for us foodies to find what we are craving for when we're looking for it.
And you know who's going to find you? Our combined 100,000 followers. That's who.
So come join. Join for the contest. But more importantly, put your brand on the map. Our map. For example, if you make and sell nasi ambeng, then put your brand name under nasi ambeng so that all the nasi ambeng lovers know to find you.
Do you know someone who should join? Nominate them. Halalawards.sg.
For the full range of award titles, visit halalawards.sg.
So here's how it works. You can't pay money to win an award. The people have to choose. So, register your brand and let the people vote for you. May the brand with the most votes win.
Tell your friends and followers to vote you up in the Halalfoodhunt app.
Registration ends 30th September, so don't be late.
Okay, that was the video for Halal Awards 2020. For those of you who are watching on IG live, okay, you're able to watch it again. Okay, the video. Okay, especially to those home-based businesses. Okay, and also to for those of you who knows about any halal restaurant who deserve to be nominated, okay, you may watch the video on Halalfoodhunt IG. Just follow them and then check out their video to know more on how you are able to nominate the halal restaurant and halal merchants, okay, on the Halalfoodhunt app. Alright, so closing date is on 30th September. Jadi sekarang ini mungkin Jom boleh share with us, okay, what is actually the objective of the upcoming Halal Awards 2020, and is this the first time that we are having it in Singapore?
Yes, this is the first time that Halal Awards that is happening. At least for me, in my last like 10 years of living, that I'm aware of halal food eateries, I don't think that there has been any halal awards or recognition for halal food that's from the foodies. I think most of the time the awards that are available in our community is on the businesses side. So they award businesses that have done well. Tapi when it comes to foodie recognition, tak banyak lah. So I think this one you can liken it to macam TripAdvisor and all that. You know how people bila dapat top 10 in like a category, you know, I'm the number one Italian restaurant, for example, and then it's on TripAdvisor, then people like really the restaurant really love it that they have, or they managed to win that kind of title in TripAdvisor. Tapi that's the thing, TripAdvisor is a international app, so the ones using it are not the locals that are rating is the foreigners kan yang come then rate. So I thought it would be nice to have such an award, something similar, but just for the halal industry as rated by locals lah. So that would be nice, you know, to rate rated by locals. Yeah. So
Okay, carry on.
yeah, so Yeah, so that's the first that I would think this is the first time. So we're actually just doing our very best to get the idea out. But yeah, I mean however that we managed to pull off this awards, I think for the first year we will take whatever successes we can get lah. We hope everyone will support it. But we also understand it's very very new. So whoever is the first mover and to win Halal Awards in the first ever that we run, I think the chances of winning will be higher because macam it's still establishing itself in the industry. But I think we hope to do it every year. So then there will be more opportunities for recognition lah. So I think let's say for example if you are a home based business, lepas tu you menang like best nasi ayam penyet for example. I'm not too sure whether the title is there because we open a title whenever a business suggests that title and then they want to be in it, right? So if there's enough competitors that want to open the title, we actually open the title. So for example, let's say you're home based business, lepas tu you masak nasi lemak. And then your nasi lemak is like really, really power and like you dah buat orders like you are doing home based business, lepas tu you dah okay with doing like large orders macam when I say large maybe every week you have like 30-40 orders every week gitu, and then you can cook or like you can really handle business, and then people say that your nasi lemak sedap, and then you are a HBB only tapi you join for the title of best nasi lemak. Sekali you menang that best nasi lemak title, or macam you don't menang but you menang number 2, you menang number 3, and then the support is so overwhelming that you might even use that to open a shop for example. So you will see like progress in the community. So when we have these kind of successes that are harnessed within the community, a lot of voting, a lot of recommendation, a lot of people recommending each other, voting people up, and then like a lot of words of encouragement. Lepas tu because when you join, you ada a lot of media support from Halalfoodhunt and also from our partners Halal Food Blog and several influencers that we are engaging. So when you have that kind of marketing done for your brand, then you baru boleh macam really get your food out there, you know. So let's say you don't win, you participate tapi you don't win, I think it's okay because let's say I join nasi lemak and I just want my name out there. So at least now there are several posts on some popular blogs about my nasi lemak, and then there's articles that are going viral about my nasi lemak, and on top of that there are people who are actively buying from me because they know I'm competing, and then they just macam, oh I'm so curious, maybe the one who win tu dah sold out, so you want to try the number 2 one, and number 2 dah sold out, then you have to try the number 3 one. You get what I mean? So there are people who are always curious and like they want to try and buy, you know, they want to buy and they want to try for themselves, and that's what we also want lah. So macam sometimes also, you know, when I do food review pun orang tak percaya 100%, you know, although I am 100% honest with whatever I have to say, I do macam I'll tweak it to be a bit more positive, tapi it's still 100% honest lah my review, tapi orang masih ada yang cakap, betul ke Jun cakap sedap that time. Yeah, so to me I'm like taste preferences ada differ, so that means kalau we have an award and everyone has a say, everyone can vote, then you try yourself, then you judge sendiri ah. I think that's fairer than you just take your points off my own review kan. Yeah.
I see. Okay. But then we also noticed there are quite a number of awards up for nomination. Okay. Yes. And then bila I checked through some of the so-called the awards, okay, some maybe have won, some maybe don't have nomination, and then but then we, for example, like best burger, burger we have about banyak ni 2, 4, 6,
yeah.
And then chicken rice ada about 6 juga. So like macam, what do you have a maximum number, or is there a criteria that you maybe like macam, you know, macam anugerah Planet Music kan, macam diorang kasih nomination lepas tu diorang akan wait like macam apa tu, okay we will do a cut off, okay this category only have 5, 4, and then after that let them vote. Adakah you won't be like that?
No, so basically everyone can nominate. There's no limit. And then the video will be done for everyone who wants to participate. So everyone gets equal airtime. But every time we push out media, it will be based on the number of votes. So you can I can have like 50 best chicken rice. Lepas tu you vote as, then I'll have ranking top to bottom, right? So the article will go out like that. And then you can vote them up. And then it's only in the matter of award show. So everyone can vote because I'm not going to prejudge it. Because macam anugerah branded music kan, diorang will prejudge it kan. Lepas tu the judges will pick the top 5 dulu baru boleh undi. But no, this one is everyone can undi every time, and you can actually vote for multiple merchants. So that means you give your vote where they deserve it. You don't need to like choose one. If you think that there's 2 out of 5 yang nasi ayam dia sedap, then you go and vote for 2 of them. You know, it's fine. So cuma you cannot vote multiple times for the same person. Yeah. So
Okay,
that
then,
is the system that we place.
Okay, then when they vote, are they able to see the number of votes for that particular restaurant ataupun home base?
You can see in the app. So under the app, you go to the particular category, and then you can see who is competing, and then the one with the most votes will be on top. So you can actually see this eatery has 73 votes macam gitu.
Oh, I see.
There are some already dah lebih daripada 50 vote. Yeah. So everyone, but they are very active. They keep asking their followers to go and vote for them. You know. So and then after that they post, they retag atau they ask us to feature them, that kind. So then they will get more votes lah. Yeah. So but it's fair chance. Everyone can ask everyone to vote. They can even engage influencers to talk about them and then vote for them on the Halalfoodhunt app also can. Yeah. So yeah, because the idea, but the basic media will be given to everybody so that everyone can like know who's competing and try. But the voting season sekarang masih sign up for the merchant. So the merchant sign up is until 30th September. But subsequently, in October will be the voting campaign. So that one, October is a very busy month for us. We have to produce a lot of media so that people go and vote for the merchants who are participating in the Halalfoodhunt app. And then we will cut off the vote. InsyaAllah we'll cut it off on the 30th October. If there's tak ada arah melintang dan kita tak perlu nak extend, then we'll cut it off there. Kalau ada extension, then we will announce on our Instagram. Yeah, so if we close it on the 30th, then that's where we'll pick the top 5. So the top 5 will be featured in our award show. Is it a top 3 or top 5? We haven't really quite decided yet. It depends on the number of participation. So we hope a lot more merchants participate, then we can choose the top 5 of each category. And then those top 5 will go into the award show. So award show is happening at the end of November. Yeah.
Okay, can they vote? Nominate themselves. Self-nominate.
Yeah, they can. Yes, they can nominate. So you can nominate yourself.
Okay.
You can just nominate yourself.
Okay, so they can nominate.
Yeah, you can nominate other people, but even though they nominate kan, the brand themselves have to register their brand into that.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay,
correct.
jadi
So
itulah cara-caranya.
without your permission lah. Faham tak? Yeah.
Okay, so
apa
for
makna
those
Yeah.
okay, then so jangan lupa pada anda yang menyaksikan ataupun mungkin tak dapat menyaksikan sekarang tapi menyaksikan pada masa akan datang, you still have about 7 more days to nominate your home business, your halal food joints, to win, to be dinobatkan sebagai pemenang antara Halal Awards 2020. Jadi memandangkan ada kategori yang mungkin doesn't have any response ataupun mungkin ada satu je yang di dalam kategori itu. So which mean they will not be eligible for the awards ataupun macam mana?
It still depends on the number of votes. Yeah. So we, other than the nomination, we actually have a team that is actively looking for people to fit the categories lah. So there might be people who are right now tengah processing belum masuk, yeah. So every day we are receiving new competitors, I would say. So you will only know who's competing what at the end of the month. Tapi I think right now it's safe to say that every category will not have, I mean, we will try our best not to have just one person per category. Yeah, then we will try to at least have a two-way or three-way competition lah, because we need to produce the media for it, so it'll be more interesting if we have two or three places for people to try, because at the end of the day it's foodies, right? So foodies want to know where to eat. Yeah.
Jadi how do you intend to present the awards to the winners? Pasal apa sekarang ni pun kita di tengah-tengah pandemic, okay, a lot of safety
Yeah.
measures here and there. Tetapi good news is we are actually they are allowing to have more than 100 attendees for, okay, that will be wedding events but then I'm not too sure about any other events. So do you plan to actually macam maybe have a live ceremony to award the winners? Macam mana? Agak-agak.
Actually, the original one that we planned, we actually wanted to do a food festival tau. So nanti siapa yang menang semua get a booth, then you get to sell your food. That is like the best lah kan. Lepas tu semua orang tahu, oh, this person is the best nasi lemak. They won for Halal Awards. Okay, so then they want to try makan, So that's the idea. Tapi memandangkan tengah pandemik ni, jadi tak boleh. Then we will instead do an award show lah. So everything will be pre-recorded. It will be us presenting the awards to the merchants, and then and then it will pre-recorded show on our Facebook, Facebook, YouTube, and later on publish on our Instagram or IG story. Yeah, sorry, on IGTV. So it will be a pre-recorded show. We will spend a week or two filming the award show, which is like will be from different locations, and then where we present the titles to the winners lah. So there won't be a show, unfortunately. Actually, for Halalfoodhunt as a company, we actually have already committed to a few events. So kalau ada events where events are allowed, those events yang kita dah prior committed will be what we are doing first lah. So we can't add a new event into our calendar already. So kita dah ada backlog because of COVID kan.
Yes, correct. Okay, jadi idea yang baik idea yang it was really a good idea, nice idea. If if we are actually having a normal period of life, okay, without COVID, okay, I think that was a nice idea whereby all the nominees will have a booth by itself. It's really a food festival, okay, kan macam tak ada jual baju, tak ada jual just jual makanan saja. That would be a nice idea. Tapi mungkin jika sambutan baik, okay, maybe if next year everything is good, then maybe you may want to try this out next year. Then maybe it will it encourage more people to open up food halal business if they feel that this halal awards really means a lot to them.
Yes.
Do you think it will encourage?
Yes, I think so. So it's because at the end of the day, like not just getting fame and winning titles is very important, but at the end of the day, businesses they want to survive, and they want to survive for a really long time. So popularity helps, and also kalau macam they get more interaction or they acquire new customers, that will be the best for businesses, and that is how we want to help businesses lah with our media. So kalau they can do an award and then award ceremony, then they get to macam interact with different people at the event, and then new people try their food. I think that's really the best scenario lah. Yeah.
Okay, jadi that is about the Halal Awards 2020. Jadi application is still open to all our followers, okay, be it on TLC podcast. Okay, I do have a lot of followers yang actually doing home-based businesses, okay, and if you have not nominated yourself, okay, you may want to DM Halalfoodhunt, okay, to know more about how you can nominate yourself. Okay, this will be a good exposure, even though you may just start off the business less than a year, or maybe you just started at the start of the circuit breaker period, okay. It is a chance for you, okay, because all is actually the votes that matters. Jadi akhir kata oleh Jums, okay, sebelum kita akhiri Facebook Live ini, ada tak akhir kata-kata terakhir mungkin untuk peminat-peminat followers anda di Halalfoodhunt dan juga untuk all the halal food merchants? Persilakan.
I think maybe I just want to say that kita tubuhkan Halalfoodhunt ni sebenarnya untuk masyarakat dan untuk menyokong masyarakat lagi bisnes kecil yang perlu exposure lah kan. And jangan takut kalau nak bekerjasama dengan kita. Kalau macam honestly tak tahu whether your food is good enough, which a lot of people actually message tanya like I want to send you my food tapi I don't know whether it's good enough, you know. Don't be afraid, you just can DM us, and then if you are very honest about it, you say that no, I don't want you to post, but I just want to send to you, and then you give me feedback privately. So if it's good or bad, give it to me privately so that I can improve. We also do that for our followers. So there are some lah yang we do receive, and because kita dah try so many food in the industry, like a lot. So we know, we kind of know the benchmark of apa yang sedap, apa yang tak sedap, apa yang boleh jual, apa yang tak boleh jual, you know. So that kind of information memang kita ada lah. So kalau nak tap on that and you want to work with us, feel free to approach us. Ni saya nampak ni ada soalan. How do you reach out to
Okay, jadi ada soalan daripada Iskandar ya. Okay, how do you reach out to establishment and home business owners? Jadi kita ada sedikit masa jika anda ingin bertanyakan sebarang soalan, okay, di IG live, okay, jika anda ingin bertanyakan soalan boleh type di comment box ataupun boleh langsung terus ke Facebook Talk Lepak Chill untuk bertanyakan soalan. InsyaAllah kita akan cuba menjawabnya. Jadi Jones, how do you reach out to establishment and home business owners?
I think it's really through word of mouth. Normally, if we review one business owner, then other business owners will actually look at how we perform, and then after that, they want to try out to see whether their products will work when we market them lah. Yeah, so most of them are already following us on our Instagram. And I think a lot of them will follow us first before they decide to start their own home-based business. Then from there, they come to us lah. Okay, so for establishment wise, it's not, we actually reach out to them individually. So kalau macam we know we see this restaurant, we want to work with the restaurant, we just reach out to them via email, call, your usuals lah. And we see whether they want to work with us lah. So it is really macam, there's a lot of hard work behind it. There's no particular formula, and different business, they have, just like people, they have their preferences. Some only WhatsApp, some only email, some only answer DM. So di mana-mana semua tu we try to get them to talk to us to see whether they are interested to work with us.
Okay, jadi you have okay, senang kata to all those who are about to start off a new food business, okay, jangan malu, jangan segan ya. Jangan malu, jangan segan untuk terus approach Halalfoodhunt to know more on how they can actually help you. Okay, mungkin anda mungkin kalau jika anda ingin, if you want to nominate yourself pun, okay, for this Halal Awards, okay, don't be afraid of kadang-kadang tu orang takut dengan famous, so-called orang cakap tu famous establishments. Dia orang nampak dia macam terus, alamak ni confirm kalah punya. Kita jangan takut. Jadi kita just expose yourself, because from this exposure, okay, people will be able to know you. Dan ada yang kuartil home business owner tak boleh lawan. Yes, betul apa yang saya cakap tadi, tak boleh lawan dengan kedai-kedai lain. Jadi ada different awards for both restaurant and home business makers. I think have, right? I saw different categories.
Ada. So if you are interested to just go under home home-based business category, there is a best home-based business punya award. Yeah, so you can you can work there. You can participate there under best home-based business. That's one. Best halal restaurant. They also have their own category, best halal restaurant, and that best halal restaurant actually dah more than, I think, going to be 10 restaurants already fighting for that position. Yes. So memang ada yang kuatir lah. Tapi you join the category that you are best in. Tapi I'll be frank with you, as a food reviewer kan. I pernah, okay, like my favorite, there's this one home-based business, dia buat empil penyet. That is the best empil penyet I've ever eaten in my whole entire life tau, and it beats all the shops. Macam, and as a food reviewer, I dah makan banyak, like seriously I've eaten a lot of food from restaurants, and sometimes the home-based businesses actually make the best. So because when you're a home-based business, you're operating in a small scale, you can control your ingredients better as compared to someone that is producing mass. You get what I mean? So sometimes business, they really can control their quality, right? Then definitely they have a higher chance of winning. So I'm that lady that sent me a pill penyet once upon a time ago. I really hope she joins. Yeah, because she would win my vote for like the best impale or the best penyet ever lah. And there are a lot of other penyet shops, you know. Yeah, so and it didn't match. So
Okay,
so
ada
kalau
satu.
yeah.
Teruskan.
Ya, kalau
Jadi
berani
ada satu lagi. Kalau ada satu lagi ni macam Iskandar ni okey. Mungkin tadi Jung pun dah menjawab how do you help home business owners. Okay, it's about I think it's about you exposing yourself on social media, get followers, and also if you actually can connect connect with Halal Food Hunt, maybe they are able to give you good reviews. Okay, and then that's how maybe I think Halal Food Hunt have helped the community a lot. Okay, you have helped a lot of home businesses because to be honest, I myself actually, when I saw something that has been posted on their IG stories, okay, I will sometimes just click on the tag home-based businesses or even the restaurant to check it out, and sometimes I'll just give it a try. Okay, I think that is the only way, okay, for them to really help the home business owners. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jung.
Yeah, that would be the first. Kalau macam provided that your food is good lah. So your food is good, and after I can give you a raving reviews and it's good, then your first exposure will be reviews. I think the recent one that I just helped one business yang baru start, so their followers on Instagram was only like 50. Lepas tu after that there will be the followers after I posted, the number of followers was about 300 lah. It went up by 300. So that is a start. So you might not get you will get some sales, but you might not get like 100% sales, because eventually people need to know your brand first before they buy from you. So the start is people knowing about you first. And after that, subsequently, kalau let's say your makanan macam needs improvement, then I'll just tell you lah. Of course, I'll tell you nicely like how to better, because kalau makanan sedap memang boleh jual. Seriously, orang-orang kita, they don't mind paying extra as long as you kasih servis yang baik dan makanan yang sedap, and they will be willing to pay. Yeah. Okay. So selain
servis yang baik dan juga makan sedap, confirm orang akan beli. Jadi tadi telah dikatakan all the winners are based on votes, the number of votes. Okay, there's no judges kerana everybody have different taste buds. Kalau bisa kata this is different from Master Chef. Ni bukan Master Chef kan, betul. Jadi it's all by votes, the number of votes. So number of votes can come from your own followers, okay, how you actually market yourself, and also if you actually sign up to be nominated in any one of the awards, okay, Halal Food Hunt will also give some marketing airtime for every nominees. Am I right to say again, Jumaiyah? Jums?
That's right. Yeah, and this business get a free Instagram and Instagram features for home-based business. If once they join, they get a free feature just by joining. Yeah, that's to help them for a start. Yeah.
Jadi inilah masanya untuk anda berikan lebih lagi makanan ya kepada Jums dan juga rakan-rakan dan juga all her working partners. Okay, sekarang ni dia memang dah banyak rasa, tapi kali ni to make sure that you get that you deserve to get an award. Okay, inilah masanya untuk anda terus jangan lupa untuk daftarkan. Okay, register yourself, nominate yourself for Halal Foods 2020. Okay, you still have 7 more days. 7 more. Ada tak any registration fee to be nominated atau they can just nominate their names?
Have. You can just nominate your names, tapi remember Halalfoodhunt is first and foremost an app tau. So so if you are an app, you need to be verified first. So the entry to be listed is actually a 1-year listing on the Halalfoodhunt app. So kita ada partnership for 1 year. That is $150. That is to start. When you masuk to start, right, you are already included in a level category. So macam there's the best if you're a makan place or like hawker, then you already participating in the makan place category atau bakers category atau best online merchant category. So macam the plenary, how to say, we call the plenary titles. So it's macam overall category lah. Because if we go into the Halalfoodhunt app, kita classify our merchants into 6 categories. So you already masuk that automatic. Only when you want extra title. So macam you want, I want to win best nasi lemak that kind. So you want an extra title, or you want to win, I want to win best home based business title, that kind. Then there is another $100 additional fee for ni lah, for to get that additional titles. Okay? But if you want just join, macam I just want to join, I want to see whether anyone want to vote for me or not, because a lot of businesses macam nak test water tau. So they just join the basic one. They don't take any additional titles, because just by joining, after the registration fee of 150, you get free features on our Instagram, which is IG story and IG post, and then for me to do review for you lah. So if the reviews are good, post it up on my Instagram and encourage people to buy. If the reviews is not so good, then I will return it to you. I will say, kan makan sebalik tak. So we just we give you feedback, and then for you to improve, and then you might want to ask us to improve it. Lepas tu send balik, see whether this time can promote pula tak. Okay, because we have to be very cautious about this, because our followers kadang-kadang kalau we just feature like that, even though I disagree with the taste, nanti diorang marah. Like really, my followers pernah marah gila just because like I feature something macam not so nice. Then tu macam yeah, I know I disagree with you. You say sedap, this one tak sedap, Then I'm like, okay. Yeah, so we really maintain the quality of the food that we promote lah. Okay.
Jadi it's not easy it's not easy to be a food reviewer, okay, because everyone have different taste buds. Okay, mungkin Jum cakap sedap, kita makan mungkin tak sedap. Jadi but then if for those of you who still think that okay, Jum's only give good reviews because ni makanan free, that's why kasih good review, but then you have heard it from her yourself that okay, she really give good reviews. Only good reviews will be posted on the IG, okay, but then if there are bad reviews, okay, she will actually tell the merchants personally, and it will not be posted on the IG. Okay, then I hope from today's session, okay, you understand more about Halalfoodhunt. Okay, Halalfoodhunt is not only an app to actually share about halal food. Okay, it's especially good for our non-Malay friends. Okay, if you are inviting your friends to come to your house and then you don't know where to order good and nice food except for McDonald's, KFC, okay, you may just check out on the app Halalfoodhunt to know more about the different halal establishment that is available in Singapore. Thank you once again, June, for making time for Talk Lepak Chill with me tonight. And thank you to those who have watched us on IG Story, IG Live and also on Facebook Live. Jadi insyaAllah kita will always, we will hope for the best for Halal Food Hunt, and also we will be awaiting for the winners of Halal Awards 2020 in October, right? If I'm not mistaken?
November.
November.
Last week of November.
The last week of November. 2 months. Okay. 2 months of campaigning. Dia bukan 10 hari dia 60.
Yes.
60 days of campaigning untuk mendapatkan, dinobatkan, okay, on the different categories that you can find on the Halal Food app. So for those of you who have not signed up, okay, or download the Halal Food app, okay, do download it, and then you can also sign up for your friend pass. Okay, usually friend pass you have what, 15% off, is it? 5%, depend.
10%. So
10%.
if you have the friend pass, you can get 10%, 15% atau 20% off, depending on what the merchants want to offer lah. Kadang-kadang diorang tak nak offer discount, tapi they'll give you like 1 free box if you buy 4, that kind. Because when you buy for your family kan, kadang-kadang you tak beli 1, you beli 2, 3 kan. So you can get like free item, macam for example if you go to Broti, you get 1 free drink if you buy 4 drinks. Yeah, which is like drinks for the entire family, you know. Yeah.
Okay, there are a lot of benefits, so don't forget to download the Halal Food app and also sign up for the friend pass. Okay, all details will be available on the app itself. Thank you for those of you who are watching. Okay, thank you for those who have commented, and don't forget to nominate all the halal food establishments, okay, to be eligible for the Halal Awards 2020. Thank you very much, Jones, once again. Dan kita akan jumpa lagi di lain masa untuk rancangan-rancangan dan juga topik-topik yang ingin anda ketengahkan. Jadi jika anda ada topik-topik yang ingin kami ketengahkan di Talk Lepak Chill, boleh langsung terus DM kepada kami di Facebook ataupun di Instagram, dan insyaAllah kami akan mengundang rakan-rakan kami dan juga ahli panelis yang untuk kami bincangkan perkara-perkara yang ingin anda dengarkan. Jadi dengan itu, okay, thank you very much. Good night once again, and thank you for watching Talk Lepak Chill Facebook Live podcast. Bye-bye.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you for listening to Talk Lepak Chill. Do make sure to catch us on our next podcast episode. Lepak.